What's going on, guys? My name's Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and I'm going to be talking through a little bit of AFL evolution, expectations versus reality today, just to see what people's thoughts are initially on the game and the areas that it sort of lets itself down in and where it can be improved. And I think straight away you go into this and you can't go in saying, "Hey, look, it's gonna be FIFA." Because FIFA not only was the best-selling console game of last year, it sold 17.5 million copies. We had 6.5 million people watch the AFL Grand Final. So already, 10 million less people watching the Grand Final than actually bought FIFA last year. So just get that idea through your head that the scale of and the scope of these projects are entirely different. Budgets and whatever. If FIFA has a $40 million budget, which I'm sure is a reasonably average budget for an EA game, and we expect AFL to have something in the ballpark of that, I think you are absolutely kidding yourself if you sold through 50,000 copies to retailers at $60, which I think is still wrong. That's, you probably would sell them through at less than $60. Through to retailers, and you sold 50,000 copies, that's only $3 million. So let's say the budget then is what, 3 million, of just gross revenue. It honestly doesn't make sense to expect extraordinarily big things from this game. And I could be totally wrong on the numbers here. Sales targets could be, way higher at like 100k or something in that ballpark. But I honestly have no idea. I'm just guessing, trying to give you guys an idea of what I think could be the potential market and how I guess that would work itself in together. Plus, you'd actually want to make money on the game, so 3 million wouldn't even be what you'd be aiming for. If that was your budget, you'd want to make at least 4 million or something. I don't even know. But I think the problem for a lot of people is they don't actually know what their ideal AFL game looks like. A lot of people are like, "Oh, AFL 1, did this well," but there was a lot of, there was plenty of issues with that game, and there was plenty of issues with every AFL game that we've had in different iterations. But a lot of people are just frustrated with the fact that they're probably not spending enough time learning how to play the game and learning the controls. I mean, I can put some good plays together now that I actually know how to play. I've been, reading the instruction book. I don't do that for most games, but once you get the hang of actually putting time into this, it's not a bad game. And a lot of people who are just very frustrated with how the game is should probably either lower the difficulty or just try and get used to the controls a bit more, because a lot of people are like, "This is shit, can't do this, graphics look terrible," which I'm sure they're all, solid opinions in their own minds, but people are just judging things very quickly without giving it that time of day. And I think that is something that people really need to do to understand their expectations and then the reality of what might actually come from that. Obviously, the reality is, there's not a huge budget. There may only be 20 people working on this game at any given time. And even that is an extraordinarily small development team where, FIFA has 1,400 people working just on FIFA. So in terms of just the scope of things, it's completely off, completely different, and people just don't seem to understand that things aren't possible with such small groups of people. And that's not to say the game isn't without its problems. There are bugs here and there. Obviously, maybe the learning curve should be a little bit better for more casual gamers that come into this and aren't, the hardcore AFL market. But even a lot of those people who are in the, hardcore AFL gaming market are very frustrated with how this game plays, because they don't seem to understand how they're meant to be playing it. And I think all of that will come in time and I guess in practice or whatever. But a lot of people don't want to spend, 20 hours learning how to play a game before they actually can enjoy it, I think is probably the understanding here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this game. Give me your 100% honest opinion. A comment like "this is shit" is not going to help anyone in this situation. if there's anything you think could have been done better, or just general, things that you would have liked to see in the game. So just put those down in the comments below. I'll take a look and be like, all right, well, this definitely could have been done better. There's probably some things I didn't even notice, so make sure you let me know that as well. And for sure, who knows what's to come, if there is going to be an update for this. I've seen a couple of places where there might be a patch update in the future, so who knows if the developers will look at the comments section and go, okay, look, this sounds like a good idea to fix. Let's fix that. But let me know what you guys think of the game. What are your honest opinions? If you have played it, if you have tried to learn the controls, if you just got extremely frustrated, let me know why you got frustrated. And yeah, I just want to know what everyone else is thinking. I'm enjoying the game, but everyone else has different opinions. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later.